Bro, what's your opinion on mental health? I just think it's mental, bro. It's just mental how much it's more prevalent in that. Exactly, bro. It's probably aliens or something like that. Think about that. Or the pyramids. Mental. That is mental. I couldn't keep a straight face. I couldn't do it. Yeah, there's a reason why people say there's gotta be a tax on these microphones. We gotta make these more expensive because anyone can make a podcast, and that is not a good thing. And guess what? I'm guilty of doing that as well. It's just inevitable progression. It's like a butterfly, you know? You go into a cocoon, you come out a butterfly. You start posting online, you're gonna get a podcast. It's just how the world works. But because there's so many podcasts out there, that means there's a lot of bad ones. And that's what we're going to be looking at today, because I love seeing rubbish stuff. I love it when it's rubbish.
6, 7 on the internet. Why the f*** don't you just make 6 and 7 figures instead and lock in?
There's no way that's the first clip that I come across. This is way too targeted. The amount of 6, 7 that's running through my veins. The amount of 6, 7 running through my veins. What? That's called thrombosis. I need to get that checked. No, but seriously, I started saying 6, 7 like ironically as a joke, but when you start doing something ironically, you do it so much that people think you're serious. I'm kind of there now. 6, 7, I'm there. Yeah, well, why don't you make 6 to 7 figures and lock in and sort out your mental health? Maybe I needed to hear that. I don't know. Maybe I did.
Inspire the children. Truly guide and lead our children. There's a lot of young men out there looking for guidance. There's a lot of young men out there without a father looking for somebody to guide them. But hey, their mentor is over there doing trends on TikTok instead of actually locking in and teaching them something. Change your mentality. Instead of doing all these trends, set the trends.
Yeah, well, I've tried setting the trends, but no one took. Come on, don't start with this one out. I need to get this one out. I tried studying the trends, but no one wanted to hear 7, 8, 9. Even though it's hilarious and you're like, why did 7, 8, 9? No one wanted to hear that. So some things just don't take off. It's not even a podcast. I think they pretend like it's a podcast, like they're in a conversation, but they'll set themselves up as if they're talking to someone. And they'll say something and look at the camera every now and then. It's like, why don't you make 6 to 7 figures? And then you know they stand back up and they go and stop that recording right there. Or maybe they film a bunch back to back. They're there for an hour just saying shit and then they go up and clip it up. They send it to their clipper. They're like, clip this shit. I'm getting the money out of this DJI mic that I bought. One sec, I've got to pause. Sorry guys, my dog called me.
Is it appropriate as a grown man to use your blinker to tell people you going left, right, up, back, you know, wherever you going? I don't.
If you know what a blinker really means, like...
Okay, it took me a second. So that is an indicator in English, not American. Is it appropriate? The question is it appropriate as a grown man to use an indicator? Isn't it a bit beta to be letting people know your next move? I kind of get where, you know, I kind of see where he's going with this.
Okay, I'm about to turn left. I want you to turn left with me. It's like, you let people know your next move, because at that point, people going to copy, they going to follow you. When I drive, bro, I don't even put my headlights on. I just drive, no blinker, no headlights. I just move, because at that point, bro, you can't see what I'm thinking. You can't know where I'm going. And in JC, the creek, bro, you don't know who's following you, bro. You don't know what's going to happen next. Because imagine I put my blinker on, I'm turning left to McDonald's. Boom, I can turn around, I can see 3 goons behind me going to McDonald's.
No, I think it's funny that you guys even put the engine on. I just let that shit roll. You want people to hear you going past. You want your enemies to know when you're leaving, how quick you're going, how that engine's handling, when your next MOT is, if that engine needs oil. You want your enemies to know that. Turn that engine off. Put that thing in manual. Don't touch an indicator. Headlights off, of course. Come on. That's basic Sigma driving. Push it to start rolling it downhill, jump in, steer. Sometimes I don't even steer. Sometimes I just let the car go, because otherwise, what? I'm going to decide, or will I let fate decide? I think there's a plan for me. I don't think I need to touch the wheel.
I'm doing this thing, bro, like, if I am going to turn my blinker on, I'll turn on my hazard lights. So they both on. So now you don't know I'm going to turn, but you got to guess which way I'm going. You're never going to know.
It's kind of got me thinking, next time I drive, I'm going to be a threat, because I'm taking this on board. Just be careful. Yeah. Be careful next time I go on my errands run for errands. You're all in danger.
What's the worst L you've ever taken?
When I was losing my virginity, I tried to use an open condom on a girl that was already open. And she kicked me out the crib. I didn't know where to get a condom from. At the store, so I got one I found outside. I went home, I cleaned it out, I rolled it back up. It wasn't used though.
So many options you have. That's actually pre-nut clarity. That's what that is. You have so many options, so many times where you could be like, nah, this ain't it. You go outside, you find it. You're like, okay, you're cleaning it out. Okay, you roll it back up, and then you use it. 4 opportunities to be like, fuck that. Never mind. It wasn't meant to be.
It was just open. I put it in one of them clear lunch bags and I just kept it in my backpack. But I knew it wasn't on nobody's penis.
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Why would it be in the parking lot if someone actually
Why do you think it's open?
had it on their genitals, you know?
Okay, he's just telling himself that. It's in the parking lot. It's busy. It's doing shit. Why would it have ever been on someone's penis? This condom had shit to do. It was out and about. It was out in the field like that, you know? Where do you find these coolers from? Where do you find them? Get rid of them.
I don't think anyone got to eat the wedding cake because Jake just started boxing it like it was a heavy bag.
It just looks so punchable.
I'm the most life maxer of all time, so you're welcome.
When you try crack, you're not a life maxer.
Where did
You're a
Mike come
beginner.
from?
Oh, because you're going to go to Switzerland tonight and fuck some
All right, so
brothel?
anyway,
That's your life maxing?
The Paul podcast always just randomly will have one of his parents on it. They just appear out of nowhere. You're like, what? Since when was his dad there? And they're just there talking about some crazy ass shit. Since when I never saw this clip of Jake beating up that. Why would I though? I don't know. I see stuff. Sometimes I see stuff. Never saw that. Also doesn't look like he was doing much damage to it. That cake must have been built. Oh no, there is a little bit. But it's staying strong. That's a big beer cake. Hang on. That's a big beer cake. And I didn't even get a slice of that. Not even a slice.
Make money.
First, the most important thing is, everyone tells you that the first million is the hardest to make.
Yeah.
So start with the second million.
That's one of those ones where the interviewers try not to be rude. And you can always see through it. They're like, right, no, that's really smart, actually. And then sometimes they get caught out. Arnold would be like, just kidding, that would be dumb. And they're like, yeah, no, joking. They're afraid to call it out. What do you mean start with the second million? £1 million is hard to make. Start with the second million then. And then work your way back and then make $1 million, the million that would have come before that. And the interviewer's like, I never really saw it from that angle. Wow, you're right.
No. It was supposed to be funny, guys. Come on, wake up. I thought that we have a breakfast show here.
That's the thing. It's like, you could tell the people in the room are kind of like starstruck. It's like Arnold. So you got to take it. You got to be like, yeah. You got to hear, no one's willing to call him out on bullshit. That's why no one's laughing. They're like, even if it is a joke, I just don't want to take that risk. To be fair, he didn't deliver it much like a joke, though. He delivered it very German. So it was like, start with the second million. How am I supposed to know you're joking, Arnold? This is analysis. This is why you pay 6 figures for his seminar.
400 grand's like a no-brainer. That's how you make 400 grand. You put it in your calculator and say, I make 400 grand. And I divide it by 365. That means I need to make $1,095. If you've ever made $1,095.11, you can make 400 grand because I just showed you how easy it is.
Wait, what does that even mean? By that logic, hang on. Let me get a calculator real quick. So, all right. That's 7 billion. Okay. Now I'm going to show you. You divide that by 365. Shit. That's 3 million. Okay. Let me divide that again by 365. Okay. That's 8,000. Now, if I were to divide that again by 365, boom. That's $22. If you have ever made $22, then you can use a calculator as well. Don't ever limit yourself. That's how easy it is. I say, just type some shit in and it will be figured out. Oh, hang on, it's working. Hang on, it's actually, oh my God, hang on. Yeah, £20 that I got, pocket money. Not to brag, but you start manifesting that shit, start happening.
Say like, you're dating a guy, you meet as homeboys, and you realize like, he ain't the leader of the pack.
I can't.
That's what I look like, but I want my man to be the head honcho.
No, he has to be the leader of the pack.
I've seen so many people talk about this when you realize your boyfriend isn't the leader of their group. I can't really think how that would look. I've never really been in a group where you got like a leader and everyone's like, yeah, let's do what he said. Let's do what Brad said. Oh, what should we do today, guys? We're going bowling. Okay, that sounds fun. I don't think I've been in a dynamic like that, so I can't imagine what that's like. But the thing is, yeah, it's a poor take, but at the same time, I kind of get it. You know what I mean? It's like, to you, this guy's giving off leadership vibes, and then he gets in his group. He's like, where are we going today, senpai? Can we bowl, please? Can we go bowling, Jack? No! Can I drive? No, Brandon's driving. Yes, I'll drive. I'm Brandon. Do you know what I mean?
Actually, I didn't date him, but my friend dated a guy, and it was like a group, and I was dating, I guess you could say, the leader, and then the other friend was dating my friend, type of like, we were a group. And she was like, yes, I don't think I could do it.
Well, let me hop on the podcast real quick. Guys, do you know what that is? It's not just mental health, but there is a mental health element because that is evolution. Women want the alpha of the pack because he has a more reliable seed. It's not something that you can shake, it's mental. That's what I'd say if I was on the board.
It sounds kind of macabre, but I like to go to visit a country after a attack.
Okay.
After a attack, you know, the horse has already left the barn. It's cheap. I was in Istanbul after they had that at the airport. So I went there.
Jesus Christ.
And there was a bus was supposed to be 50 people. How many people do you think were on the bus?
2.
1.
You.
So I got the whole tour.
And they're like, why are you
the
here?
whole bus. And I stayed at a $300 a night hotel for $30.
Oh my gosh.
I was in Morocco after they chopped off 2. And I was on this trail, on the same trail that they were.
So wait, when you read the news of a attack, you're like, time to hit orbits.
You get really good deals, and the security is fantastic. I've gotten flights to Peru, round trip for $280.
And what happened right before that?
Oh, there was probably an earthquake.
So 9/12/2001, you're on a flight to New York.
Kind of in shock, kind of like, yeah, kind of genius. It's like, where's the safest place to stand if all the trees are falling down around you? It's the safest place to stand is underneath one of the trees that have already fallen. Where's the safest place to stand when lightning's striking? A place that just got struck by lightning. I'm going to stand there because it won't happen again. Where's the safest place to stand in an avalanche? In it. Be inside the avalanche. Nice. Or just be in a different country as well. That's also safe as well. That's a crazy life hack. I wonder if anyone else does that. That's actually the first time I've ever heard of anyone doing that. Is it risky though? I think that's the whole point, that it isn't risky, but everyone thinks it is. She is so smart, it's insane.
The Earth cult.
The thinnest layer of the Earth?
Correct.
Oh, thank you. I got a point.
Sorry? No, wait, what? You didn't answer.
No,
you were just clarifying the question. Your answer.
That's so funny. Oh, thanks. Got a point. There was so many clips that came out of that podcast. It was really funny.
So you and Diddy were locked up together?
Me, Diddy, we slept next to each other.
Okay, did you and Diddy have conversations?
Yeah, we spoke.
Wait, did you and Diddy have conversations? Yeah, we spoke. And we had conversations on the side of that as well. When did 6ix9ine look like this, by the way? I don't remember that happening.
He's like, yo, that's crazy how we meet, right? And you know, it was everybody there. We gave a hug and all that shit. I mean, he's like, yo, I'm like, yo, oh, that's what I said. I said, yo, why you never invited me to none of your parties?
I think you dodged a bullet.
Huh?
Did you get invited to any freak offs?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, why you inviting me? Word two, that was the first thing he said, yo, that's crazy how we meet, right? We laughed. I said, yo, why you never invited me to none of your parties? Word two, that's how it happened. And then I put him on the phone with academics.
With what?
Right, didn't you say that, like, you saw how Diddy was kind of running shit when he was in jail, like having other inmates do shit for him and everything? Was that you?
I never said that.
That wasn't you? Okay,
Yeah,
that might have been someone else.
By the way, like I said, I'm not going to speak about the Diddy situation. I'm just telling you the altercation we had, because, you know, if I go to jail, what's today, the 15th?
What?
Bro's now starting to panic. He's like, oh, have I said too much? Because if I go to jail, I think he's going to see me again. I can't believe the first thing he's like, hey, why don't you invite me to any of those parties? Have you been watching the news? I don't think you want to be at those parties. This guy's got no media training. He's like, hey, why don't you invite me to any of those parties? They sound lit. All that baby oil, are you kidding me?
Like, what's your type? And he was like, well, my friends kind of give me shit for this. And I was like, what? And he was like, I like chubby girls. And I was like, oh, yeah. I literally, my jaw hit the table and I was like,
I have no words. For the first time in the history of seeing other people over 500 episodes, I am speechless.
I am a communications professional and I had nothing to say to that. Is this a language barrier? His first language was not English. I was like, are you trying to say like curvy? Like, I was like, I don't know what we're doing here. So I slammed the rest of my martini. I was like, gotta go forever.
Bye.
What happened to nice? What happened to, I like people with nice eyes. Oh, I like a nice smile. I like them chubby and fart a lot. My friend give me shit for it, but I like them chubby and fart a lot. Be normal. Say normal shit.
Have we fucked before? I'm just kidding. Hi, nice to meet you. And that emotion arises inside of them like, who the fuck is this guy? And you might say it doesn't work, but it always works.
Excuse me. Have we fucked before? I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, what was that? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said have we fucked before, but I'm just kidding.
having to repeat it is so bad. That's worst case scenario, to come out with something that crazy and they go, sorry, can you say that again?
What's your name?
My name is Zania.
Zania?
Yes.
Where's that from?
It's named after a flower.
Oh, okay. Pretty ass name.
Thank
Pierre.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I just thought you were pretty.
Thank you.
What year are you?
I'm a junior.
Junior?
Yeah, I'm a transfer student.
Give me your number.
You know, I'm gonna ask if I have a boyfriend, nothing.
You have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
What?
Yes.
How long have you had that problem for?
Probably the problem about like 3 years.
3 years. I could get rid of it.
No, I don't mind having friends. I can give you my Instagram.
Instagram? Alright.
Or actually, yeah, I can give you my phone number. What's your major?
Business. You?
Business.
Oh, okay.
That's the best way to ask. Give me your number. How long you had that problem for? I mean, he's got the number. So maybe that guy on the pod is kind of a genius. Hey, this has never failed. Tell them, haven't we fucked before? And that gets them thinking. They imagine you're naked. Every time it works. There's no way. I guarantee this guy walked up to 1,000 women with those meta glasses on and this is the first time that you've got the number. That was just a masterclass in editing.
Mix?
Yeah.
Like half mine, half fine?
I'm black.
Damn, he's got these rolling off.
Hybrid. Beautiful. Yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How'd you say it again?
Zinnia.
Zania.
And how do you say your name?
Pierre.
Pierre? Nice to meet
That's how I say bye in my country.
Where are you from?
The U.S. I love you.
Okay, to be fair, you'd get my number too. Half mine, half fine. You kidding me? Where take me? Have me. I'm yours.
I don't like showering. It's just boring. I have to open the shower to go in. I literally train, twice a day, every day, and I have to shower twice.
No, I shower like 4 or 5 times a day, I reckon.
It's what? Wait.
Because I go after every time I go for a poo, I go for a shower.
You poo 4 times a day?
I poo twice a day, and then
So
I'll
where's the
shower in the
showers?
morning, shower before bed, and then maybe I'll poo 3 times. And sometimes I'll just shower.
Even the lag won't let Harry finish. Even the lag, like, bro, wrap it up. Stop talking about pooing. I get what KSI is saying though. Showering is boring as hell. The thing is, I don't mind the showering part. It's drying myself. I hate drying myself. The fact that we're in the 21st century and I have to use a rag. Well, I use a towel, but I'm calling it a rag. Let's not. It is a full towel, okay? I don't actually just use a little rag. I have to use something just to rub on my body to get the water off, and it doesn't really fully dry me. And I've always got wet elbows still for some reason. That is annoying, and it's long, and then your hair just takes ages to dry as well. It's like, oh, that's the shit bit.
Like,
I respect it. He's a clean man.
No, that's too much.
It's not. It's just nice. It's a bit of zen. Like I've been in the trenches because my shower used to be not cold. It used to be lukewarm, but not hot.
The trenches.
I prefer a cold shower. It was stuck on lukewarm.
Prefer a cold shower
over a lukewarm shower.
Also, I just feel like surely once a week is more than enough.
No.
No. All you need to do, deodorant to cover the smell or aftershave. No. Honestly,
no.
I bet you I don't need to shower for 1 week and you won't even be able to tell.
Okay, we'll test
Don't
it.
take financial advice or cleaning advice from JJ, please, ever.
I guarantee there's some guys, some guys who are trying that now. They're like, okay, KSI says it's possible, I'm going to do it. They stank. They walking around stanking. And best believe when they get on the tube, they're up holding both the barriers like that. They're like, Happy New Year, you lot. Happy New Year. All thanks to KSI.
Sucking his isn't cheating, but sending him a meme hurts. Him creaming her is fine with me. Don't go for ice cream together. All over her face, all good, baby. Just wash it. Don't start Succession or the Monsters Menendez brothers together. That's our thing, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't FaceTime him, but do lick his balls.
So you're secure physically, but
do
not
lick his balls.
No, emotionally I have boundaries. Physically I don't. I only care if like she likes him more.
Guy, even this is like crazy. What's going on? Don't you dare start Succession without me. Actually, guys, unrelated, just watch Severance. How good is that? What the hell? And it got me thinking, imagine I severed my brain and my severed self. As soon as I stepped in this, all I did was film. But what if my severed self was boring as hell? I came in here and did this. Yeah, what if? That's what happened. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. That's why the desk went up. That's why it's a standing desk now. Ever since the desk became standing, I was severed.
And we going on a date. We trying to do something, and you like, I can't find nowhere to park. You ain't no leader, bro. Why are you expressing to me that you can't find no parking spot? Get out the passenger seat, hoe ass, and let me drive. I'm gonna back this slab in, bitch. You don't know where to. Oh, there's nowhere to park. I'm like, is there a valet? Puss ass. You don't know. You can't find a parking spot. Ew.
Puss ass. But you can't even park and you get called puss ass. God forbid. But also, like, This is the thing. Like, I'd be sat on that couch right now going, "Clock it, Queen." Say that loud for the people in the back. Because I'm thinking, I'll be up in the car going, "Oh, keep your eyes peeled. Pray to the parking angels." If I could just exit my body at that moment and see myself do it, I would punch myself in the face. And then I'm there like, "Oh, there's no spots." Fine, anything's a parking spot if you're aggressive enough. Anything. And I think that's what they want. Someone who just chucks that shit anywhere is like, whatever. Someone else figure it out. That's your car, dude. Doesn't matter. But bro, it's on top of a tent. Someone lives in that.
Wearing a freaking suit jacket without a shirt. Very rare people would try to even dare to do that. It looks good. I've seen it looks good. I'm not doing anything wrong against my religion. What am I doing? All right, so I'm showing my chest a little. I like the style. It looks good on me. It's alpha, I think. Most importantly, I feel I look good. If you want to respect it, respect it. You don't want to respect it, I'm not here to make you like me or dislike me. You know, if you like me, cool. If not, I'm living my life, man. I'm not getting in your way, and you better not be in my way. If I don't feel confident about it, or if I feel I'm hitting walls because of something, I will ask for opinion about something that I can't figure it out.
That thing's hanging on for dear life, by the way. Only one button. It's like that one scene in Spider-Man where he's holding back the train. Just so he can look alpha. A little bit. Just so he can look good. And he knows he does. I aspire to have that much confidence where I could just fucking rock a red suit jacket as well. It's all red. Red suit jacket with nothing underneath. I wish I had that confidence. Imagine that. The thing is, nothing is stopping us from doing that. And he's figured it out. We haven't figured it out yet. That's the problem. He's escaped the Matrix. We're still in it. Because you can just wear that.
I'm not asking you for anything, and I'm not hurting you. Who the are you to run your mouth? It's, you know, I'm not here for that. I'm not afraid to speak my voice and be myself.
The eagle. That wasn't very accurate, my bad. The comments are making me laugh. It's alpha, I think. Because he did say that. This dude definitely gets his prostate examined every week just for the fun of it. Did you not watch the video? He said he's not hurting you. Who are you to run your mouth just because he looks awesome in a freaking suit jacket? Mind your business. Yeah, we go and get our prostate exam together.
Distance? Absolutely, in distance. In time, the faster the distance is met, the healthier your urinary tract is.
Let me write that down because I'm going to type it into a post later. The faster the distance is met, the healthier your urinary tract is.
That's exactly right. It's kind of like a larynx.
Expound on that.
Have you ever seen a healthy larynx?
I've seen scans.
When you're looking at a scan of a healthy larynx, sound is coming.
I thought the larynx was that little orange guy with a mustache who moves like that a little bit. So that was a question of how far you should be pissing. Unfortunately, the beginning cut off, so I was a bit like, what? Once I got it, I was like, yeah, makes so much sense. The quicker you meet that distance, the healthier your urinary tract. So are you saying the faster you shoot piss out, the healthier your tract is? Is that what you're saying?
Human body is not meant to piss every day. Toilets have made our bladder soft and weak. And
I've been saying that.
A healthy human should be able to piss up to 30 feet.
In distance?
Absolutely, in distance.
Okay, that was the beginning. So 30 feet, 5 men deep. You should be able to piss 30 feet in distance. Yeah, it's a good point. What 30 feet in what else though? Why is he going in distance? What 30 feet other? You're not going to piss 30 feet out. Was he taking it literally for a second? 30 feet in distance, right? We're not talking you got to piss 30 feet out, right? Oh, we do. Am I mistaken? That's just physically impossible, right? Is it impossible? Unless if you store it up and then just get a good run up. Maybe. Never had the opportunity to try that, so I wouldn't know.
Don't get about LGBTQ, yeah? Q. So it's like, so there's L, which is lesbian, which is gay. The G is gay. B, bisexual. Gay. Bisexual. If you tell me you're bisexual, yeah, I already know you.
What did I tell you about these mics, guys? Do you remember the system that I gave you?
So what you're telling me is you like guys. You're gay, all right? So gay. So I'm saying that's 3 that are in G. Yeah, so the LGB should just be G. So it'll be G. All them G's will compress into one G. Let me tell you why trans is gay as well. Let's say you're a male that transitions to a female, yeah? So are you a female that's a lesbian? Like, do you still like girls? Or do you like men now? Either way, you're gay. Because as a man, now you've changed. You're either gay as a man or gay as a female. Either way, you're gay. You could be a trans male that becomes a female, but she likes women. But you're a woman, so you're a gay woman now. So that's gay. So the first 4 letters of LGBT is just gay. Then Q is queer, which is gay. So the whole thing's gay, man.
Yeah,
anyway, all right, that's it.
It'll always cut to some random guy. They're always wearing sunglasses as well. Always cut to some random guy who hasn't said anything in a while, and they'll just say something else. It's like, yep, true. Wow, that's that post has 465,000 likes. I'm actually speechless on that one. Speechless. I was gonna say they even got massive waffles behind them. But I think it's a green screen. I was like, they've spent money on the pod. No, I don't think they're massive waffles. I don't think they are. What a crazy take.
Osama bin Laden on 9/10 to completion.
Yes.
If that meant 9/11 would never happen.
Oh, there was more to it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still not over 9/11. I usually don't joke about it. I feel terrible saying this, but I'm not sucking.
What a funny thing to say, to be like, I actually feel bad about this because I don't like talking about 9/11. I'm not over it. But would you suck Osama bin Laden's dick to prevent it? That's like a whole extreme. He's like, I feel bad even talking about it. You're not just, you're giving an ultimatum. Suck his dick or it happens. It's just smell like egg in here all of a sudden. I think it's me. I actually can't explain that. This is a mysterious egg thing. It might be coming through the vents. Yeah, I'm being gassed out. I either die or become an egg in 5 minutes' time. Keep an eye on that, guys. What the hell is happening?
Are you off to completion?
To completion?
No, it's like you want to help, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to help. I'm with you on this one, kid. That's a crazy question. Sucking someone off to completion? Not on this day.
I don't know why they're focusing on the completion part. I think it's worse to do it to not completion. Why would you want to do half a job? Why not finish what you started? Think about it. I think it's worse because you're doing it and it's like, I'll be there grabbing the balls too, just to make sure it never happens. 9/11 that is, but that's just how much of a hero I am. That could be one of the worst things I've ever done.
Rather pee in your home toilet or a hotel toilet? Dude, I'm going to tell you a secret about Frankie. I treat a hotel toilet like it's my little fucking piss slave.
Don't cut to me. Go back to him.
I'm just saying,
Keep it on him.
I have no respect for hotel toilets.
I get it.
What?
You know what's funny? That's why I was asking. Because like, if I'm peeing in a hotel toilet, I'm like, one, someone's going to clean it.
What does that mean? Showing it no respect. Surely a piss is a piss. I have a feeling he's not aiming for the bowl.
It's a fucked up way to think, but that is going to happen.
Fair.
But I was also just kind of like, bro, I could just like, I don't even have to touch it. Like, I don't have to aim. I could just be like, whatever. I'll just pee. I just like imagine it as like, it's just like begging for my piss. Yeah, we're drifting apart.
Lost
now.
me.
I mean, all right, we'll move on. And
I get it.
I love the cut to the producer. They always tend to be like in the dark, and it always takes you by surprise, and they just say some weird shit like, "Me too." I get it, but I'm more of a hotel toilet myself rather than the guy pissing in it. Okay, thank you.
People's last names used to be what they did. That was their trade. So like blacksmith, their name became Black and Smith. I was telling someone that the other day, and he's like, what? And I said, yeah, it means kind of what your family, your ancestors used to do. His name was Joe Dickinson.
I thought he was going to take another route where he was like, you know what my last name is? Dragon Slayer. I come from a family of Dragon Slayers. I'm not like you. I thought it was going to be some kind of like alpha shit like that. Wasn't expecting that little dick twist at the end there, was I? No. Sydney?
29.
Oh, okay.
Why is it that women are allowed to ask how old a man is, but it's taboo for a man to ask how old a woman is?
I think it depends on the context. So you can ask
I love turning to the camera and saying, good question, to yourself.
how old she is. Like, I wouldn't be offended if you asked me how old I am.
Did you pause waiting for me to ask? I won't ask. How much do you weigh?
I wouldn't be offended if you ask how old I am. I think she was about to drop a bombshell, be like, oh, you think I look younger than I am? No, I'm actually older. Thank you. I take that as a great compliment, thank you. I didn't know it was offensive to ask people their age. I ask everyone their age. It's the first thing I said to them. Hey, I'm Isaac, how old are you? Hey, I'm Isaac, so what's your date of birth? To the oldest people you've ever seen as well. Hey, pleasure to meet you, Mima. How old are you? How old are you, young lady? That's why I keep getting slapped. This is the CEO of Volvo.
The CEO of Volvo trying out the collision avoidance system on himself.
Oh no.
Oh, that is what I want my CEO to do. If you believe in this
I mean, that's the same vibe as the Cybertruck where Elon Musk just smashed a hole in it. There was someone else who didn't they test the Cybertruck boot or something? It just almost took his finger off. He was like, it will stop on the finger, by the way. Went through it like a carrot. I love it when a demonstration doesn't play out. I really do. It's way better than it playing out.
1 arm and 3 legs.
Dogs don't have 1 arm and 3 legs.
Yes.
What?
You know, technically, the front paws are their legs and the back paws are their arms.
No.
Because legs by design or power the way of transportation, and arms are things that you use, or humans use to pick up, but that you're in control to do things within yourself. So like when dogs scratch themselves, they use their back legs. And when they power for a mush, it's through their front. So technically their front are their legs and their back are their...
That feels horrible.
Doesn't that sound like that could be real?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've blown my mind and I believe it and I'll repeat it a lot.
Just made it all up.
That's not the first time you said that?
First time I said it. Never thought it, never said it.
And chickens don't have arms.
Well, their arms are their wings.
You tell me.
That's crazy because I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. And he's just made that up. And I was like, yeah. That's how quickly I was like ready to believe something I saw on the internet. That's how I operate. I think, to be honest, I'm going to start telling people that as though it's gospel now. And it'll be the first time they hear it as well. Dogs' arms are actually at the back. Their feet are at the front. And people are like, what? And then you're like, yeah. Just then, you solidify yourself as the smartest person they know. Wow.
Their wings.
Their arms are their wings.
Well, they're wings.
When you see a dragon
Bats'
in fiction,
wings
a lot
are
of times,
arms, but not a chicken.
If you make a dragon that has 4 legs and then 2 wings, that's not a real dragon.
Stupid. That is so. Yeah, that's stupid.
That's a fake dragon.
Okay. Well, the cats. So the back legs are they're one is a leg, one is an arm, and then the front legs, 2 of them are penises. Did you know that?
Have you ever been on a private jet and then afterwards they're like, and we'll send you a bill? Like someone invites you on their jet and then they go, hey, just so you know, we're all thrown in. Has that happened to you? Because that's happened to me. Leo?
This is the thing about our business that I love.
Tell me.
I love it when you don't really know somebody. You and I have crossed paths 3 or 4 times, just in passing.
That's
hey,
right.
What's up? But we've lived such a similar experience, authentically Hollywood experience, not the crap, the tabloid stuff. Authentically Hollywood. That you can say something like that, and I'm like, oh yeah.
That's kind of a crazy concept and so unrelatable that imagine how someone asks you ever been on a private jet and they're like, oh, we'll throw you the bill. No, I've not. I've actually only traveled ever by boat, so thanks. And I have to paddle them myself.
That shitty PJ Bill. That ends friendships, my buddy.
PJ Bill.
Give us more details, guys. Give me the juice. I want to know about it.
You're the only person I know that I can relate
ends
with
friendships, my buddy.
That's a rough one.
You got.
That's a rough one.
You got to let me know
ahead of time.
On text.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the deal.
Yeah.
Got a ride for you.
Yeah.
But
that's right.
The Venmo hits like this.
I wish I knew. I wish they would give me who it was, how much we're talking, how much does a private jet cost, how much can a woodchuck chuck? Answer that, guys. And how full is a bucket? Well, what bucket you are, you have to ask. That's the point of that. I've got to start thinking before. It's having this mic in front of me just means I don't really think before I speak. It's part of the podcast ethics.
All right, I just have one more question for you because I feel like I've kept you here too long. I'm married, but hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, I would do it.
Don't tell unwells. Yeah, okay. Thanks for being here.
Was that actually it? Yeah. Was it actually? No, it wasn't. Ask the question.
I'm married, but hypothetically speaking, would you hook up with me?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Woo! We got that on film. Thanks for being here.
That's crazy.
That is honestly insane. Husband sat at home. It's hypothetical, guys, so it's fine, right? It's hypothetical. I'm married, but hypothetically speaking, would you dig me out? Would you let me throw it back, crazy style? Would you allow me to bounce on it crazy style? Ask me that. It's hypothetical, so I can say this, by the way, guys. That's honestly insane. I never saw this clip.
Little rock of DMT that was sitting there being honored on my altar. And so my mom said, what is this unique orange crystal? And I was like, well, Mom, that's actually a DMT crystal. And she says, I've been waiting my whole life to experience this. And so I set up a beautiful, intimate ceremony in my room where I could smoke DMT with my mother for the first time.
Wow.
And we could have this cosmic experience because I know what this medicine does for me. And so my mom, you know, she had a little initiation and wow, powerful. I could tell how this could be really good for meditation. And then I'm okay, I guess it's my turn because this is an intimate experience together. And so I ended up taking one dose of the dimethyltryptamine and it basically sent me into a hyperactivation. I had a blue pyramid that materialized in the center of my room and the 10-foot tall beings reappeared. They spun down in a vortex in the center of the pyramid and they said that they'd been waiting to do a sacred dance with me. And I'm like, whoa, okay. I've had that crystal on my altar being honored with my frequency for almost 2 years now. So they've been waiting for this activation. As she puts her hands to her third eye, she then starts dancing rainbow beams out of each one of her fingertips. And
This is me after telling a story and realizing it's not interesting enough. So that I start making shit up. And this is the making shit up bit.
It's like harmonics and activated my pineal gland. It almost felt very like sensual.
Ew! You activate your pineal gland in front of your mum. Ew. 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 Put your gland away.
This was a deep initiation, what happened. And then it was 3 different beings that came and greeted me. And they were all different cat deities, almost like the Lyrians, right? So it was like a cheetah, a jaguar, and like a leopard, 3 different cat beings, but each one rematerialized on the tip of the pyramid and did this exact same mudra. This was unbelievable. It was a frequency. It was all these different activations that came through.
Okay. Wow. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, could be real, to be fair. I knew a guy who did DMT and he saw pig people. And no, he wasn't in the nether. That was real life. A little bit of me would like to try some. Maybe even if it was just, I don't want to go full, I don't want to go crazy. Maybe just grate a little bit of DMT on a pasta or something. Just tell me it's Parmesan and I'll just see what happens. Just a little bit. Wrap it up in a bit of cheese and I'll probably eat it. And then maybe I'll experience something. That's how I would want to experience without knowing that I'm doing it. Because then it's like, well, yeah, that really happened. There's no placebo there. The dragons came and opened up my pineal gland and said, ew, that one stinks. Okay, that's a good place to end it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you buy yourself a mic, because they must be cheap. Everyone's got one. And start a podcast and just talk about whatever you want. Mental health, aliens, whatever. It doesn't matter. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this to your phone and group chat. And I'll see you in your nightmares, most likely. Or I'll see you when your pineal gland finally opens up.